I'm so sick and tired of this, man. Let me tell you this. When you an individual that is one of the spiritual beings, I've been seeing what you targeted individuals, you chosen ones, been talking about on social media. Man, you those of you that claimed yourself as a chosen one, a targeted individual in a slave owner narcissistic society where only masons and evil people are favored. I get what you're talking about when it comes to other relatives that's blood related to you don't even relate to you because you don't fit in a slave owner matrix. You're not so indoctrinated into a slave owner matrix, and you are more connected with a extraterrestrial celestial source, which is the multiverse, and you ain't connected to no slave owner demonic devilish source. Like, for real, I get what you're talking about, man. Because look, me, like, I purely gave up on trying to re-educate blood related people on like what real spirituality is, and the true way of living is, because a lot of my blood related relatives on my mom's side and etc., man, like they all so connected to Freemasonry way of living. Like, literally, man, like, bro, it's so damn fucking sad. It got to a point where it'd be like, man, I might as well just get killed, have my head be rammed into a fucking wall, and I lose my memory and blood is leaking everywhere all over my body, and I just be erased out of existence. Because for one, I'm not dealing with individuals that just want to be so caught up in the matrix and shit. They don't want to re-educate themselves. Like, bro, if it takes for me to be killed, or it takes me to pass away due to heart failure, I'm with it, man. Because look, I know there's some spiritual beings out there that said they want to be the middle finger to some blood relatives that are spiritually dead. And look, man, I hate spiritually dead people, regardless of their skin complexion, regardless of what species form that they looking like, whether they looking like a human or whatever, or whatever fucking species it is, man. I hate spiritually dead people, man, because there's nothing you could say to them. Like, how I know when I'm around spiritually dead people, like, for example, man, I had so many experiences being around spiritually dead people where I have no freedom of speech to, like, they don't even hear me out, bro. Like, I can't even get one word out. Like, a sentence is not not being able to finish a sentence is not even a word to describe it. Like, I'm not even able to get one word out when it comes to spiritually dead people. And I let spiritually dead people talk for 46 minutes. But as soon as I say a word, man, all of a sudden, oh, all hell breaks loose now. It's like, oh, the spiritually dead people, they look at me and they be like, dang, oh, he's about to speak against Freemasonry. He's about to speak against the vice lords, the judges, the judicial court system made by slave owners, made by the devil. They not used to me speaking. That's why a lot of blood relatives that are biologically related to me, they're not used to me speaking, because it's against Freemasonry. It's against the judicial system. It's against the game banging, the police industry. It's against anything that's connected with masonry. Republican, Democrat, Christianity, Jehovah Witness, all that shit is connected to Freemasonry, man. Go look it up, man. Go look the shit up, man. Look it up, man. Christianity is connected to Freemasonry. Why do you think gangbangers are Christians? Why do you think gangbangers are Jehovah Witness? Why do you think a lot of police officers, want to carry like Qurans and Bibles all the time? Because all that stuff is connected to fucking Freemasonry. If I was to tell that to spiritually dead relatives, they think I'm crazy. And look, man, I'm a person who don't drink liquor, wine, or smoke. So everything I'm talking about is always facts. So so come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, bro, I'll tell you, spiritually dead relatives, man, they can, like, literally make you wish that you never physically existed. Like, for real, bro. Like, literally, man. Like, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, like, as I'm telling y'all this, I wish I didn't physically exist right now. I wish I could just pass away in my sleep. Like, someone could like kill me right now as I'm speaking on this topic. Someone could just like bust through the window and take my life right now, because for one, I'm tired of having to waste my breath with spiritually dead people that don't even want to hear me out and take heed, and they just want to continue to fucking be receptive to the fucking slave owner's ideology like a dumbass. Like seriously, bro, it's fucking crazy, man. And like, you know, spiritually dead people, especially spiritually dead relatives, they're so used to the stereotype that the slave owners had, like, you know, poisoned the masses to follow, man. And that's the reason why I don't like talking to spiritually dead relatives, man. Like, I used to think that, oh, if a person is biologically related to me, we're going to think the same because we're relatives. Because relatives are supposed to think the same. So if you got like, for example, you got a relative who's in the fucking tennis, they gonna, like, the other relatives should be on the same type of shit because y'all relatives. But no, I was wrong about that shit. You know, me growing up, like, you know, when I found out about what blood relatives are, I used to think that, oh, these people would be the same as me because we're blood relatives, man. But no, like, you know, I got relatives who are Masons, Eastern Stars. You know, that's part, relatives that's from a royal bloodline. Relatives of mine that's from a royal bloodline. Like, they can't relate to me at all, man. And like, you know, and spiritually dead relatives, like, you know, they would have the audacity to look at me and, like, you know, talk to me as if they know me, but they are not me. They don't live inside my body. They don't know my brain. Like for one, like, you know, I be ready to tell spiritually dead relatives, like, man, look, you don't really know me like that. Like, you know, you don't know me like that. Like the people that's not even blood related to me, like people that's not biologically related to me, they know me better than people that's blood related, man. It's because, like, the people that connect to me naturally they always have been people that's not blood related, because, like, they don't fit in the damn matrix, man. Like, bro, all this damn shit, man, the things that spiritually dead relatives follow, man, like fake ass nails, fake ass hair, like, you know, all the fake ass shit that's made by slave owners, like, to, like, you know, destroy genetics of humanoids, man. Like, spiritually dead relatives, they follow that shit. Just like spiritually dead relatives, they follow the ideology of slave owners, man. Because, you know, did y'all know, like, worshiping these mythology gods like the Jesuses and the Jehovah's and the whoever it is, that shit was created by Masons to fucking, like, you know, cause humanoids to not think for themselves, to not, you know, be original, man. Because, like, every relative I came across, like, you know, on my mom's side, like, they never think for themselves. So it's like, man, y'all sound like slave owners, man. Like, the way y'all speak, y'all sound like slave owners. I be looking in my head. I never told them this because they don't even give me they don't even give me a chance to, like, literally re-educate them at all. So it's like, man, bro, it's like, damn, man, like, this shit is, like, sad, like, literally, like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Like me, I will never know what it's like to be birthed in a royal bloodline, to be a Mason, to be a part of, to be affiliated with police officers, judges, game bangers, vice lords, you know, all these evil ass Mason groups and shit that need to be fucking dead already. But man, bro, like, you know, everything is so reversed on planet Earth in this timeline. And, you know, bro, and especially in countries like USA, which was made by slave owners. USA is not a nationality. That shit was a slave owner made country to fucking plant a lot of indoctrinated seeds into a lot of humanoids to not even know their identity, man. I'm gonna tell you, like, it's relatives on my mom's side that have a European way of thinking, bro. Like, I don't believe for 1 second that any of them was Indians. Because that's a damn case, they would think like a damn Indian. Because every true native Indian, every true Mexican Indian, every true fucking melanated Asian, melanated African, melanated Caribbean, every melanated Indian, every melanated Mexican, bro, they would not be following those slave owner ideologies of all these fake ass religions, all these fake ass groups that's supposed to be for the citizens, but really destroys the damn citizens, like these fucking vice lords, these fucking judges, these fucking weak ass fucking judicial systems and shit, the cops and shit, like gang bangers, all this masonry shit. Man, they is not for the citizens. They is not for the people. Whether these people are, they is not for the citizens of animals, humanoids, none of that shit, man. But if you tell that stuff to like spiritually dead relatives of mine who have that Freemason thinking, like they just look at you crazy, man. And it's pointless to explain anything to them and re-educate them on anything. Like literally, man. Like it's so damn sad, man. It's so damn fucking sad. Like, bro. Like, I'll tell you this, man. If this topic was to reach every single spiritually dead relative out there, man, I will fulfill my damn mission, bro. Like, I will fulfill my damn mission for real, because like, I don't get how I had to be birthed into existence and like none of my relatives are woke, or so-called like spiritually in tune, or so-called, you know, beyond comprehension. Like I never experienced that, man. Like I haven't experienced that in this timeline. I don't know about the alternate timeline, parallel timeline versions of myself, but this one here, this timeline version of me as I'm speaking, like I have not experienced that. Like I just came across, I experienced too much like spiritually dead relatives that think like Masons, think like vice lords, judges, judicial type, you know, Mason people and shit, because, you know, they're a part of that shit themselves, man. And it ain't no fun when you're the only one that's spiritually in tune and everybody else is like so connected to masonry. Like that masonry shit is not no joke, man. That shit is truly evil, and it's been like it destroyed a lot. That Freemason shit, all these fraternities, all these judicial creations, and that's devil made, all that devil made shit, it ruined a lot of my relatives, man. It ruined a lot of my relatives for real. You gotta understand, you gotta comprehend. You do not live in a so-called Jesus society. You live in a devil society. For all you religious people out there, for you to understand. Like we live in a fucking devil society. Because for one, like, you know, the Jesus character didn't want us to pay for, the Jesus character didn't want us to pay money for anything. That's what the devil wanted us to do, man. And look what happened. The devil got us paying for everything. So yeah, for you religious people out there, I hope you understand what I'm talking about now, when I'm speaking in your language. Now back to my language. Like literally, man, every time I try to tell, every time I be having the audacity and the energy to like tell my spiritually dead relatives off on like the shit that they follow is just like, it's some like indoctrinated evil shit, and they don't realize it, but they'll never let me get a chance to do that, man. Like the only people that actually hear me out is people that's not blood related. People that have no blood relation in their genes with me whatsoever. How can people that's not blood related to me hear me out and actually detach from slave owner teachings? But people that's biologically related to me, they don't even want to like let me re-educate them, and so they can detach from a Freemasonry, devilish indoctrination way of living. Because man, bro, that shit messes with my head all the damn time, bro. And like shout out to Shadow Son. Shadow Son was a major supporter like of my channel for like many years, and Shadow Son is not even a biological relative of mine. I can tell by the way he speak, man. He even said himself like he don't waste his time with spiritually dead relatives. That's so that's so indoctrinated with the slave owner ideology of like, you know, spirituality and way of living and shit like that. Shout out to Shadow Son. Shadow Son, he literally be saying like he's like the middle finger to like a lot of his spiritually dead biological relatives and shit like that. You know, and he rather like exist to piss them off rather than to kill himself because of spiritual dead relatives that don't want to like take heed from him when he try to re-educate them. I mean, I could respect it. Like me, on the other hand, if I had to pass away in my sleep due to heart failure, like it would be a reality check to some spiritually dead relatives who follow that Freemason shit, man. Right? These are spiritually dead cousins, spiritually dead aunties, uncles, whoever. Any spiritually dead relative it is, man, it will be a reality check to them when I pass away from this evil ass society that's ran by the so-called devil, ran by these evil ass Masons that just control everything, man. These evil ass Masons, these demonic devilish people is the reason why I'm not famous. Because if a person like me was famous, a whole lot of humanoids would be way more intelligent, way more in tune spiritually than what they is now. And you gotta understand, man, a society that's ran by devils, it's hard for people like me to have a control. You see, like a society on planet Earth that's controlled by devils, it's hard for spiritually in tune, soulful vibrational beings like me to have control of the masses, man. Because let me tell you this, if I was famous in 2015, 14, if I was famous in any year before 2022, a lot of my relatives wouldn't be spiritually dead right now. A lot of my relatives would be on some otherworldly shit, but that ain't what's happening right now. Like, you know, these evil ass devils that got like people like Ice Spice and fucking and motherfucking Young M.A. and fucking goddamn NLE Chopper and fucking Meek Mill evil ass. All these evil ass fucking demonic people that got an influence over a lot of your relatives. These fucking Queen Elizabeth type people. And I'm glad Queen Elizabeth ass is fucking like, you know, perished, because she done a lot of evil shit to melanated skinned people like myself, regardless of what nationality of these melanated people like me is. So I'm glad Queen Elizabeth evil ass perished. But besides the damn point, man, when you try to re-educate a lot of your spiritually dead relatives, they always overtalk you, man. Look, man, I had so many cousins, etc., spiritually dead relatives that always try to like cut me off as soon as I'm about to say something, man. I never get to finish it, man. They just like go off. They just like, they follow so much of the Freemasonry devil slave owner ideology for their whole entire lives that as soon as I speak, they're automatically against me because I don't think like a fucking Freemason. I don't think like a Mason. I don't think like a Vice Lord or any of these evil ass fucking crooked ass Masons out here. And I wish every single Mason was dead. Every police officer, judge was dead. I wish all these evil ass devils was dead. Because all these evil ass devilish Freemason groups is the reason why I got spiritually dead relatives. And the reason why a lot of spiritual beings, aka targeted individuals and chosen ones, have been speaking about why they can't connect to their biological families. The reason why is because of these evil ass fucking Masons. These evil ass fucking judicial ass devils that control a society on planet Earth, man. That's the reason why, man. That's the damn reason why, man. And I'm going to tell you this, man. The only people that like USA are Masons. The only people that like USA are fucking judicial ass judges, vice lords, you know, gang banging crooked cops and shit. All these crooked ass Masons and shit. They're the only people that like UK, Canada, and USA. Because those three countries are the triplets of slave control. Literally. Canada is just like USA. United Kingdom just like USA as far as like slave owner media control. There's nothing spiritual about USA. Nothing spiritual about United Kingdom. Nothing spiritual about Canada. Man, bro, I try to tell this stuff to a lot of my relatives, but they don't listen. I tried for many of years. I tried that shit. I tried so many damn years. It never worked. Because they so stuck in a Freemasonry ideology of living due to the devil's influence. Did you know that Jehovah's Witness, did you know that Christianity, all these old age religions and new age religions was created by the devil, the Jezebel spirit? The devil ain't nothing but the Jezebel spirit, a succubus, all this damn shit, man. I be trying to tell that shit to my spiritually dead relatives, but they never understood the shit. It's just like I got relatives on my mom's side that do prayer meetings and all that stuff. They don't realize prayer means pray, like predator hunts the prey. That's too deep for my spiritually dead relatives, man, because they're so caught up in that Freemasonry devil ideology, and they don't see it. There's nothing I can do for them because they refuse to hear somebody out that's not a Mason. And I say, fuck every Freemason, man. Fuck y'all damn Masons. Y'all fucked up planet Earth so damn much, man, with y'all evil slave owner asses, man. Like, you motherfuckers are the reason why a lot of native Indians hate y'all asses. Y'all Masons is the reason why a lot of Mexican melanated people hate y'all asses. That, like, you fucking evil ass European Masons had the audacity to say melanated Mexicans are illegal aliens. Like, fuck you, man. Like, bro, I got some relatives who are melanated Mexicans, and they don't realize the shit because they're so caught up in Freemasonry way of thinking. I got some relatives who are melanated Asians. I got relatives who are melanated Africans. I got relatives who are melanated Caribbeans. They don't realize it because they've been caught up in that fucking Mason shit. Like, all you damn Masons, I hate y'all asses, man. I can't wait to kill every single Mason, every single goddamn judge, every single judicial motherfucker that ruined planet Earth, man. I want to kill all these evil ass devils out here. I want to kill all these evil ass devils that fucked up a lot of relatives out here, man. Because, man, all you evil ass judges, evil ass Masons, evil ass vice lords, all you evil ass Mason groups and shit that run planet Earth, man. Bro, I would love to be the one to kill all of you evil ass people. All you evil devil ass Masons, I would love to be the one to kill you all, man. You're the reason why a lot of my relatives are spiritually dead. You're the fucking reason, you evil ass fucking Masons. I hate all Masons, man. I hate all judicial systems, man. The judicial system was created by these fucking European ass Confederate flag Masons. Yes, I fucking said it. Where you think Confederate flag came from? Confederate flag was made by European Mason. The court system was made by Confederate flag motherfuckers. And I'm going to talk about that in the next topic, man. I hate these evil ass Masons.